And I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Ashlynn.
And we know better! Oh my god, guys. Are you excited? Because I'm really excited. We have a very special guest here today.
First ever guest on the pod.
First ever guest on the pod, and rightly deserved because they are probably, like, top number one fan. We have a lot of good fans out there.
True.
But I know Ashlynn watches... Oh, I just said your name without, like, doing the introduction. But she watches every video. And she loves to comment and loves to interact, and so she rightfully deserves the first guest, even though she kind of has to be a little bit of a guinea pig. So if anything goes wrong on this episode, you can blame her. Just kidding. Don't come for our guest because I'm serious. I will literally, we get hate comments all the time. We don't give a fuck. If I see you comment something hateful about Ashlynn, I'm blocking you. And I'm doxing you. I will dox you, so just putting that out there. So welcome, Ashlynn! Woo!
Thank you for having me.
So happy for you to be here. Let's get into who is Ashlynn to us. So I met Ashlynn my freshman year of college. We both lived in the same dorm at Mankato State. Prescott I Hall, yes. Do you remember? You have to remember how we, like, met, kind of?
Yeah. Me and my roommate, Abby, had painted these little Among Us figures and put it on our front door. Mm-hmm. And then I think you slid a note under our door.
No, I posted a sticky note on the door.
Sticky note on the door, and asked if we wanted to play Among Us because that was the thing. Everyone was playing it at that time. And then friendship.
To remember that, also, I was so fucking nervous to do that because I had no friends, and I was like, this is a chance, like, I would play Among Us with these people. I didn't even know who was in there.
No.
But I was like, I'll play Among Us with these people. This is my chance. I was so nervous. I put the sticky note on the door, walked away, and I'm like, if they see it, then they can reach out to me. Hey, I didn't put my contact information on that. They didn't have any idea who I was. And so they reached out into the hall group chat to say it. And I was like, fuck, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to put who it was on there. But then I was, like, able to be brave a second time and be like, yes, I will play.
Yes.
And then from there was pretty much history. We played a couple games and then we hung out and then we're like literally, like, 2 months later, I was like, do you want a room next year?
Yeah.
Because
there was no other people on campus. I didn't have any other friends besides our roommate. Mm-hmm. And, like, we made kind of friends with other girls in the hall. Yeah. But it was like, I have nobody. So, like,
exactly.
Let's live together next year.
Yeah, and, like,
how early do you guys have to decide it at Mankato?
Exactly. It was October-ish, and that's exactly why, because we were like, because we need to be aggressive. We didn't want to live on campus the next year, so we had to be aggressive about it. Yeah. And then we were pretty aggressive when we were like, okay, now we need to find a fourth roommate, though, because we wanted to live at this 4-unit place. Yep. And there was just the three of us, because I didn't have a roommate, and so it was like, who are we gonna find? And then, we found Delaney because she was on, like, a roommate, like, kind of like roommate Tinder. She was on roommate Tinder, and then I was like, oh, I've seen her. She was in one of my classes. And then it worked out from there. She just kind of joined our random group. I think she met you guys, like, once before she moved in with us.
I think so.
And the rest is history. And then, we lived together for about, only about 2 years because then someone moved out.
It was only 1 year.
Oh, I guess, technically. I guess I was counting Prescott in my head, but you're right. I didn't technically live with you. But I only lived with you for 1 year. You came around a lot, but then you moved out, a big betrayal, because we were literally going to move together to the next place.
I had signed my lease at the next place, and then I had to pay to get out of my lease at the next place.
Because? Why?
Of a boyfriend.
Because of fucking boyfriend. They ruined everything! Ooh, I was mad.
And it did. And then,
because then we got a bad roommate.
Yes. And I'm sorry.
Which was for bad roommate horror stories. But it was still fun. We still you came over for roommate dinner all the time still. So that was nice, but...
Are you guys still friends with the other people you lived with?
Yes, we just saw them, like, 2 weeks ago, because it's, like, was both of their birthdays, and so one of them kind of lives here now, and the other one still lives in Mankato, but she came up and we got to see her, so that was nice. Not as often as we hope. I mean, when Ashlynn was living in Mankato still, because she only moved up this past year, I didn't get to see her that much now, but now we see her a lot, and now she gets to be on the pod. So that is to say, all my friends who don't live in Minneapolis move to Minneapolis, and you can be on the pod. Like,
yes.
Yeah. That's exactly what I said to my guy friend group in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, when are you gonna visit? Okay, Bradley said the fucking rudest thing. We were on the train. I was just visiting them like a few weekends ago, and they were all like, oh, one day, like, we definitely want to come out to Minnesota. Sounds so fun. And Bradley's like, well, yeah, if there's like a special reason to be out there. And I was like, is because you love me not a special enough fucking reason for you? And he wants to specifically come for the Minnesota State Fair. And he was like, well, and I was like, well, bitch, that's in a year. Like, okay, like, I'll just fucking sit tight for a year and just come visit you guys all the time, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, you knew I wanted to go. I sent you all the TikToks. I was like, bitch, while it was happening.
Yeah.
He was sending me the Minnesota State Fair TikTok content because people were at the Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah.
I was like, how, what, that doesn't count.
Right. Well, yeah, if it's next year, then it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
But
well, I told them they should come during the winter months and we can do, like, fun winter stuff, but they're just, like...
True.
I don't know, they're like, what's even out there? And I'm like, man, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same exact as living on the East Coast, except it gets, like, 20 degrees colder.
Yeah.
Right. It's all the same stuff.
There's a lot of fun stuff to do in Minneapolis. Definitely more fun than Mankato, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just hard to beat them in New York City.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't think I would want to live in a city ever again, but I get why they do. But
you live in a city.
Yeah.
Not right, but, like, okay. But this is so, like, yes, this counts as Minneapolis, but, like, I drive everywhere. If I want to get to my job, I have to drive. If I want to get anywhere, I have to drive.
That's fair.
There's a bus system that probably could take me into Minneapolis. There's a bus system, like, 10-minute down walk.
Yeah.
But, like...
I've looked into it before for you, and it's not as connecting as I would hope it would be.
Right, in the sense of, like, they live in, like, their whole life is subway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, they don't, none of them own a car.
Right. Wouldn't that be nice? They are making extensions to the Green Line and the Blue Line. I'm excited about it. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit nerd about transit now that I take it for work, but,
well, there should be public transit everywhere.
Yep, and it should be free, but anyways, congrats to New York and getting their freaking new mayor that is making transit free. Yes.
Really?
Socialist mayor.
If only because we
got... Dude, yesterday was so much fun, except I was so jealous because they were, like, partying it up in the fucking group chat.
Yeah.
New York City was so fun to be in yesterday, and I was like, what? And then we fucking re-elected our dumb-ass Democratic mayor who sucks!
And I'm sorry I didn't vote.
Darn.
Ashlynn. That's okay.
I just moved.
We almost had we were almost like living the same life as New York City. It was just like not as talked about, so it didn't happen because we also had a socialist democratic nominee who was gonna run, and we were all like, yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a good majority of the people that live here, even I'll call them Democrats because I wouldn't even qualify them as liberals, are too racist for that because our socialist candidate is Somalian or Somali. Yep. So that's what that is. Like, there's no way around it.
Text from JT Ryan and Bradley, and they were all like, so you dropped the ball, Elizabeth. Like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, yes, and it is actually specifically on me to make sure that the correct mayor got elected.
Could you even
That's really my bad. Yeah.
Are you Plymouth town code? Oh, okay. I'm technically, I wasn't even able to vote. Frey isn't technically my mayor because of where I live. Oh. I'm technically Anoka.
Yeah, Plymouth is
because of gerrymandering. I live in Anoka because I'm like this one little tiny strip that counts for Anoka. So
Plymouth does count in Minneapolis. Actually, I'm pretty sure half of my like mail like doesn't even fucking get here because of the Plymouth / Minneapolis like town labeling. Because like my college roommate sent out her save the dates like forever ago. I just never got it.
Oh damn. Oh, maybe that's why my freaking Slushy Noobs Patreon gift, the first one didn't come in.
Because it depends. Certain websites I go to order something and it says your address is actually in Minneapolis. So I'm just like, okay.
Right.
But like normally if I just like my Amazon is Plymouth and it still gets here. So I don't fucking know how that works actually, but
Yeah, Elizabeth, none of that would happen if Frey was not married still.
Right.
Elizabeth, if you're listening, I didn't get your save the date, but Kevin did, and I'm actually pissed and jealous, so whatever.
Fair. Okay, well, enough about the mayoral debate. We want to hear more from Ashlynn, and maybe just kind of, actually, no, I want to talk about the boyfriend thing. I'm not even going to give you a chance to, like, share the lore. No, this is your chance to defend, but I was going to say, like, give us an update on your lore, but I'm like, no.
Well, this is an interesting turn, because I feel like we were focusing on men for a while in the beginning, and then we kind of took, after the big 6 fatal flaws of men and all the hate from men that we got from that, we really turned a cheek and said, let's just focus on the queer stuff for now. Well, unintentionally. But, I was excited because we were all texting about what we're going to talk about, and I was like, and it's time to return to the men talk. Yeah. Because Ashlynn has recently ended a long-term relationship with a man.
Yes, it was almost 4 years, and we lived together for 3 of that. And I ended the relationship, and I moved here. So honestly,
and okay. Can I say best move when going through a long-term relationship breakup, especially with a man, and it's like low-key ruining your life, just like leave. Like, just leave the entire I literally, that is why I don't live on the East Coast anymore, like, actually. I literally was like, because I broke up with my high school boyfriend in Connecticut, and the only reason we were able to break up, that he let me, was because I was like, I'm physically leaving to go back to Pennsylvania. You can't make me stay with you, because he did make me stay with him a whole summer. Yeah. Then I got obsessed with a guy in college, and he was staying in Pennsylvania, and so I was like, where am I gonna go? Like, job offers, whatever. Yeah. I got this offer from Minneapolis, and I was like, I Googled, I was like, are they racist in Minneapolis? And they were like, sort of, but generally not. And I was like, are they homophobic in Minneapolis? And they were like, they actually have a really big drag community, so sort of, but mostly not. Yeah. And I was like, okay, and sign me up, and pack in my bags, and I will see you all men never. So I do support that decision.
Yes, the lease was coming to an end, and it was at the point it wasn't going anywhere. It was a dead-end relationship. It wasn't even a relationship at the end of it.
Because this was not the first time they had broken up.
No. Let's not do that. No, we broke up once big time, and other times it was kind of just like, hey, we're not putting in any effort with each other. We feel like roommates. And then it kind of went back to normal, and then kind of went back. And it just got to the point I was like, this isn't doing anything.
Thank you.
For me, you're not putting in any effort. I'm doing everything.
Did he see it coming?
I think it was pretty mutual. Our lease ended in May, and I said in March, I told him, like, yeah, I'm moving out. And he was like, okay. And then we didn't really talk about it for like the next 2-3 weeks. And then all of a sudden it was like hitting that I'm moving, and like I'm packing up my stuff. I have the keys to my apartment. And then it was like, oh, okay, so you're leaving me. I'm like, yeah.
He said, wait, you're leaving me?
Well, yes.
He said, wait, where? I thought we were going somewhere together. What do you mean? Where are you going?
No, but it was like mutual, but then at the end of it, like,
was he trying?
He was much more sad than I was. I had no tears left to cry.
I feel like that's a common thing with women in relationships with straight men as well, where it's like hitting a point, like you're so miserable for so long, even if like something horrible isn't happening, it's just like not working. Yes. I feel like women, before we do the big break, like almost mourn it internally. Yeah. Like you're so depressed and you're so sad, like while you're still dating the person, because you know you are gonna have to be the one to leave them. Yeah. So when you leave, it's like almost like a numbness.
Yeah, it wasn't like a breakup and then, oh my god, all these feelings. It was all of these feelings and then breakup.
Yeah. Right. Because before, like, the first big one, it was definitely, like, something we talked about a lot when you would come over. And, like, it was hard because you were living with him, and so you're like, what the fuck do you do when you live with someone that you're broken up with? Right. And it just... So, yeah, it was... So, you were definitely already going through the mourning, but then there was getting back together, and then... But then, I feel like the same thing kind of just happened again.
Yep. The first breakup was a little bit more like big things happening, and then it was whatever, and then we got back together and then moved into another apartment. Mm-hmm. And then the next 2 years that we lived together was kind of just like, yes, everything is so great, we're back together, it's amazing. And then it just, okay, now we're back to where we were, and this kind of sucks, and it's miserable.
Yeah.
And then when I would bring it up, like, hey, I'm miserable, and he'd be like, why? I'm like, oh.
And that's the problem. Men are just too comfortable. Like,
yes.
Once they, because literally this is what happened when you broke up with him. Then he wanted, the first time, he wanted to, like, then he all of a sudden wants to be a boyfriend again.
Yep.
And because the whole problem was you had shared a room at the time, and he would just game, and you would lay in bed and he would game.
Yep.
And that would be it. And that was your relationship.
My sleep would be interrupted. I was still in college. I still had to get up and go to school. I was still working. Yeah. And he would be up late gaming, and I'd be miserable because I'm tired. Mm-hmm. And then he had some odd job working really early in the morning, so then he would be sleeping all day. So we were, like, on opposite schedules, too, where we weren't even, like, interacting.
Yeah, exactly. And so then that, like, led to the breakup, and then all of a sudden you break up, and now he's wanting to be a boyfriend again and do nice things and, like, actually spend time with you.
Yes. And he wrote me a letter.
Right. They only do that when
and he put it on paper.
And you fell for it.
And I fell for it.
Fuck.
Wait, he wrote it on paper or he printed it?
He wrote it.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was on, like, he printed out paper. I was like, so he wrote it on
No, he wrote me a letter. He wrote me a letter. And I kept it. And I even brought it with me to the new apartment. And then I was going through my stuff when I was unpacking. And I went, no. And I threw it in the trash.
Period!
I still have everything from Nick because I packed it up in a shoebox and gave it to my mom to put in her closet.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what if when I'm old I want to, like, reminisce on the guy I dated?
Because see, I'm, like, such a sentimental person like that where I keep all these little things and, like,
or, like, what if I have someone I want to show? I don't know if I want kids, but, like, my sister does. Like, I don't know. I wanted
the Lord to show her your old boyfriend that terrorized you?
Well, he terrorized me when we were in high school.
Well, that's fair.
You know, like, the good parts. I think that there was always good parts. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a Nick defender, but I think I'm also super sentimental. Like, I'm sentimental to the max. It's really hard for me to get rid of things.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't hate on the man for the letter, though, because I fear when I moved away, I wrote Parker a letter by hand that was, like, over 20 pages long, and I, like, mailed it to his parents' house, so... It was pretty embarrassing. Right. It was pretty embarrassing, pretty low. I actually sometimes, a lot of the time, actually, the only time I really truly feel embarrassment to this day in my daily life, my modern life living in Minnesota, is just recalling something I did or said or like wanted to do with Parker, and then I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah, because you just
oh my god, it was so embarrassing! Why did I do that?
You just had the formal pics come up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, formal.
Oh my god, 4 years ago today, I took him the first time to formal, and he had a secret. I convinced him to give back his ex on accident that night, which was like, I was just giving him life advice, and like, it was horrible. But I wanted to get with him, mind you, at this time.
Yeah.
We were like kind of a thing. Drunk as fuck, we're at the after party. I take a picture of him on Snapchat as he's walking back, and I thought I was being sneaky. He knew, and like I saw it today, and I was like, oh my god, why did I do that? Actually, okay, I'm gonna. It's like It's so bad. I'll put it in. I don't care. It's so bad. And he's smirking because he knew I was obsessed with him, but I was taking pictures like a fucking freak. There's even other pictures from like earlier in the day at the pregame where it's me and him talking in the corner and my friends are flicking him up, like taking pictures of us. Yeah. And he looks dead into the camera on one live. And my friend didn't show it to me until like after we were done because she was like, I was so embarrassed for you. I couldn't even tell you that I did that. Sorry. Getting off topic.
No, because that just goes,
and, like, that's why I feel like I'm vindicated, or what's the word? That's why I feel like I'm righteous to shit on both Nick and Parker, like, name drop, don't care, because for every embarrassing thing I can say about these men, especially with Parker, like, I was matching his level of embarrassment, like, I always was, and so, like, I don't feel bad talking about it because, like, surely if he had a male podcast, like, he could really air my shit out. And, like, that's what just I would have to deal with. And by speaking out, I'm aware of the fact that he could air that shit out. You know, and I aired myself out, too. I mean, I literally just admitted to writing a 20-page letter.
And that's kind of funny. I kind of would want to see that, like, as a response, if one from our past comes in and is like, why are you talking shit about me? I'll be like, you start a podcast then, and you talk shit about us. And then it's fine. Then it'll be even. You do it then. But the thing is, they're men, and they literally couldn't because, well, actually, there would be some.
I wouldn't want to hear what Nick had to say, honestly, because I'm just like, I was a shit partner at periods of time, but I wasn't an abusive partner, and I think that's the difference, so, like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't care actually what he has to say. But also I wasn't as embarrassing with... no, we were. But we were embarrassing together. We did, like, the baby talk and all that shit.
I think I was, like... I think I was the perfect girlfriend. I don't think there was, like...
Yeah, and exactly.
And I think you were, too.
Exactly.
And I think I were, too. Because what, are you going to get on a podcast and say, I asked you to clean up your room?
Literally. Exactly.
I asked you to come over and meet my family?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I asked you to take me out on
The thing is that to live with Ashlynn is a gift. The way that she decorates her home and just, like...
It's so artful.
It's so, like... So how can you take advantage of that and be a man and go in her space and then... I think... This is not a testament because I think it can work, but my favorite thing about Ashlynn and... I almost said his name. We're just not going to do that.
Sure.
We can, I guess.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Ashlynn and Tommy is that when they...
Never met a normal
when they got
Tommy.
together... When they got together for the second time in the new apartment, they had separate rooms.
Yes.
And I'm like, as it should be,
invalid.
Ashlynn needs her own room, and I was like, so supportive. I was like, this could work better. And
I
then
agree.
it didn't. But like, I still think that is still
overall,
a key to a good relationship.
it definitely did because we were still like, he was a big gamer, always on the computer, so like he would stay up really late a lot of nights. And I like sleeping in. I like taking naps. I could go to bed whenever I wanted. I could do whatever I wanted to do in the day.
It's awesome.
I could lay in bed all day and watch TV, and I didn't have another person in the same room.
That is literally my dream if I were
I don't think I could move in. I don't think I could move in with a partner and not have my own bedroom.
Yeah.
Not even for like the sleeping aspect, although I agree with everything you say, but like I've learned from living with roommates and then moving, but I feel like once you live by yourself, you cannot go back. Like, I cannot imagine myself going back. Like, I would have to have a door that I can close and, like, be alone.
Yeah.
What fed me up in college was, like, I just need somewhere to, like, cry and, like, not have anyone watch me, like, cry.
Yeah.
Fair.
Or, like, jerk it and, like, not, like, me when I lived with 3 women, 1 bathroom, we would put our fucking rose toys and vibrators, like, on the shower caddy, on our little, like, shelf. It was because I did it once on accident. Like, I left it there because I just forgot.
Yeah.
And then I think in solidarity, the other roommates were like, okay, and let's all put them up there.
That's hilarious. Things about my girl apartment that
doesn't make sense.
Shake a man to their core.
Men would come over and they'd be like, so there's like a ton of dildos in the fucking bathroom. And we'd be like, okay, and...
Yeah.
It's fucking COVID. Like, you need to go with the program, okay?
Right.
We're taking and one roommate, I already said her name was Liz. Liz would take showers at like 2 a.m, and I would be like, and I know what you're doing in there.
How do you like living alone?
I love it now.
Yeah.
I would definitely still prefer to have a second room for myself because now I'm into gaming and would have my little setup.
Yeah.
And a closed door that I can have my own privacy.
Yeah.
But I love living alone.
It's so great.
Alone.
Isn't it sort of interesting how post long-term relationship with a man who had a habit you refused to get into and like kind of hated, like how you kind of find out that it was like kind of gas? Because I also now game post Nick, who was a huge gamer, and I was like, you're so annoying, why can't you FaceTime me? Why are you playing Rainbow Six Siege? Like, it's surely not that important. I roleplay Siege, I refuse. But like, now I love it. I play so much Fortnite. I heard you play Fortnite as well.
Yes.
I'm trying to get them to play Fortnite together.
And I bought my PC from my ex's brother.
That's
so
so
I bought
funny.
the PC when we were still living together, and then I started playing a game, and he was like, why couldn't you do this before? And I'm like,
because that's what you do. Why couldn't you have done this before? I would have, like, fucked you better. Because that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
I feel like there's a level of hatred that you just, like, can't, like, or, like, resentment, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. And I didn't care that he was doing that because I was also kind of a lazy bum and enjoyed playing, like, on my laptop. I played Sims on my laptop and just, like, hanging around and watching TV and whatever. But then it was, like, at the point where we would make dinner or have food, and it was, like, went off to sit at his computer and not sit and have dinner with me. We never had dinner. We never sat and ate dinner together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
we never sat
and that's when it's, like, when you're 4 years in the relationship, which is still a long time.
Yeah.
But, like, think if you just have to get to the point where you're like, imagine if we're married.
Literally.
Imagine if we had kids.
And it was like,
you got to do that every day for the rest of your life.
Literally.
We, like, maybe had, like, done, like, the playful talk of it, but we were never, like, serious about talking about marriage or the future, because every time I bring it up, I'm like, I want to buy a house one day. Like, we got to have finances in order. Finances were a huge battle in our relationship, and it was just never going to work. never gonna work.
Well, and then you took, I think, one of the hardest steps for a lot of women in that position is the decision to actually leave.
Is to leave, yes. Because both of my hometown friends have been in very long-term relationships as well. They were, like, they had, like, started dating each other, like, in high school and, like, right out of high school, and were living together in my hometown still. Mm-hmm. And one of them broke off with hers.
When I saw that, I was literally like, you know, the picture of the woman freeing herself from the shackles? That is how I felt for her, because I don't know her very well. I met her, like, twice, but I know that man was causing her problems and issues. Okay. When she was finally free of him, it was like,
yes, I'm sorry.
I was so
literally
freaking excited for her.
There's nothing I'm more excited for than when a woman breaks up with a man.
She is with a new man now, but I hope that he treats her better at least.
And he is. I think they recently had hit 1 year.
Yeah, I think
so. And then my other friend had broken up with hers as well a while-ish ago, a couple months when I was living here.
Wait, really? Mm-hmm. They were actually broken up?
And I support that.
Actually broken up, like,
because they're both, and if they're watching this, I hope they are, because you're on it. They're both baddies, and they both deserve so much better than what I remember from those relationships. So I'm so happy for you! I'm so happy for you!
And I hope you do watch this, because I love you.
This better be our most viewed. You have to get every single person you've ever met and be like, and watch me on the pod.
Yes.
And all the clips.
Putting it in my dating profile, actually.
No, yes. No, because I was just talking. Okay, guess what, guys? Elizabeth and I are getting back on Hinge.
I know, and I deleted it a month ago because I was like, I don't want to meet people that are strangers on the internet, because I don't like dates, because it feels like you have to move very fast and, like, make out and have sex and everything. Yeah. But I'm not like that. I want to know who you are. Like, this is a stranger. Like, I don't even want to hold your hand. I don't know you. Yeah. How are we going to know if we have a connection if I don't know you as a person? And, like, maybe I'm just a chronic friends to lovers, but I don't even think I was really friends with any of the people I previously dated. Mm-hmm. It was more like I saw them a few times and, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we weren't me and Nick weren't fucking hanging out, like, as friends.
Right. No, it was always, like, meeting you with the intention of getting to know you to date you.
Yes, but, like, there was a period where it's, like, we're not jumping right into any expectations, so I'm really bad at that. So I didn't want to be on Hinge, because I'm like, I don't care. Like, it's, like, you know, it's, like, you're texting me, and it's the same thing every time, and I'm like, I can't, like, there's no connection. And even when I go on the dates, it's, like, I just feel forced. Yeah. It feels very mechanical. So I was like, I'm done. But then yesterday, and I was like, but, like, how else am I gonna meet gay women? Like, how? How am I gonna meet anyone, mind you? Like, it's impossible. So now I'm back on Hinge.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm not back on yet, but I've been off for months now for sure. I think since, like, June, I want to say. And, yes, the nip in the air is calling to me, and I'm probably gonna get back on. Where was I going with that? Because you had said something. I said, and speaking of which, I'm getting back on Hinge.
No idea, but Ashlynn is dating again.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on Hinge and Bumble. I got banned from Tinder.
Me too.
Like 2 or 3 months ago when I first moved up here.
Why'd you get banned?
You got banned because you were reported. She got, like, the AI report.
Yeah, the bots banned me for sex work.
Because, what did you say?
So I matched with the guy, and he asked if I wanted to go for a walk around the lake, and asked if I was free, and I said I am free, but I just took a shower. I'm clocked out for the night.
That's so funny.
And AI was like, yeah, you're a prostitute.
And they banned me.
I got banned because I told a man that he was he, like, thought he was, like, a fitness influencer. He had, like, less followers than I do on my just, like, personal account where I don't do any influencing. Like, I'm just me. And then he was talking to me. I was like, oh, like, why are you a fitness influencer? Like, what are you, like, into? And he's like, I just, like, want to take care of the fat people and, like, inspire fat people to fix their lives. And I was like, they don't care. Yeah. No fat people are actually, no one's watching any of your shit, actually. Less the fat people of the world. And also, they're not going to fucking listen to you, some fucking white guy who fucking lifts. And then he immediately reported me. He's like, you have evil in your heart. And I was like, and yeah, I do, because you're fucking stupid.
Literally.
Maybe I have those DMs. Let me see.
And the horrible people I've seen on that app, and they're still on there, and I got banned for that. And they're so, there's no way to get around it except buying a whole fucking new phone and new phone number. There's no way to get around it.
My guy friend Kevin who lives in New York City if I could use his phone number because he didn't like it because he wasn't getting any matches. And I was like, let me have your phone number. Let me use it. Let me use your Tinder.
It's still like
we traded off.
When you download it on your phone, even it still says you are not allowed to make new accounts.
It let
me, but that's because his account was an account that already existed.
Oh.
I just wiped his account of pictures of him and put pictures of me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Shucks. Well, yeah. I'm not on Tinder.
Oh, what I was gonna say, you were putting this podcast in your profile.
Yeah.
Is that I'm gonna put this twerking video in our profile because it's funny and anyways.
Yeah, hopefully I can get a clip. We should clip farm like Gwen does. So I can put a nice...
Yeah, we could, so that someone can make an edit. No, we have to make a promotional TikTok or something after this, too. Ideas for that, not sure, but... Anyways, so we're all kind of getting back on the dating apps, and I most of the time, when I am on, do not turn men on, but it's give or take. And then, do you have men on right now or no?
No. I turned it off. I got pissed.
We have a lot of straight women in the audience, so... They would love to hear your
token straight friend.
Can I interject? I do have the DMs.
Read the messages with the man.
Okay, he started we're talking about Scott Pilgrim. Blah 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 blah. He said, "Sheesh, you post a lot. Guess you go out a lot." And I said, "I guess I do. I mostly don't care what people think of me, so I post whatever I want. Social media is fake." And he said, "True. I mainly use it as fitness platform to motivate others and for obese people." Why do you think that, though? That social media is fake? Because he was like, damn, girl, you post a lot. You must be going out. You're out and crazy. I was like, I'm really not. I just post what I want.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, well... And he was like, and yeah, he said, true. Fitness platform to motivate others and for obese people. And I said, if you want to go to Like You, next time maybe don't boast that you post on Instagram to your 400 followers for obese people's motivation. Better lame to think you have any influence over anyone, and also even lamer to think you are somehow better than a fat person just because you lift. Nothing wrong with being fat, you're a loser. And he said...
Yes, and you ate him up with that response.
And you did.
And he said, never said I was better, that's assuming. Assuming makes you an ass. You're no better than a loser yourself. I'm not answering, mind you, and he sends 3 more texts.
Assuming makes you an ass out of you and me.
And then he says...
Oh my god, bro.
And then he says, I can tell you carry hate and live in negative energy to write a whole paragraph before getting to know someone. Be better. Seek peace and love yourself before you hop on an app to meet others. I'll be wishing you the best.
And then he reports you.
And then he reports me. And granted, yes, I wrote a paragraph, but he wrote clearly more.
Yeah.
He was so offended. And I was just ending the conversation there because I was like, I actually don't need to hear anything else because what the fuck is that sentence?
Because what do you... Yeah,
I have social media
obese,
to...
He said, I don't think I'm better than obese people, but I am making lifting content for them.
Literally.
Something that, why is it for...
I didn't ask him. I literally was like, I don't care what I post. He was accusing me, not accusing, but I thought that comment was weird too.
Right.
Oh, so you go out a lot. And I was like, I guess, but I just post what I want because I don't care what people think of me on social media. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, so true. I post on social media because I'm a fitness influencer.
And how's he doing in influencing?
Well, when I made that comment, he had 400 followers.
Yeah, let's see.
411.
Yeah.
But don't worry, he's based in LA and Minnesota now.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Shout out Elijah Bailey.
Moved to LA to be a fitness influencer.
Now who's more influencing?
Yeah, no, we almost hit his fucking followers on the pod now, Insta.
Yeah,
we gained over 200 followers from the fucking twerking video.
I think almost 300 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
I love
Anyway, sorry, that was besides the point.
But yes,
Bugs,
to
stop.
speak of
Come here.
You can't sleep on the computer.
She's like, there's not enough room anymore. Yeah, to speak of dating, how because dating in Mankato was impossible, right?
Yeah,
right,
and that
you didn't really try because you were living with your ex still, so that's kind of hard.
Yeah, originally I was in college. It was and moving from a small town, I was like, oh my god, there's so many people. Right. I could talk to all of them.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, I did download. I think I downloaded.
That's also
Tinder.
You met Tommy off of Tinder.
Yeah, I did meet him off Tinder.
And would you like to say what your opening line was to him?
Yeah, we love hearing that. About successful. Successful dating app relationships.
True, because they're always
freaky as fuck, and it's and then how'd you fall in love?
I remember sitting in the dorm room talking to Abby about the dating apps and how they all suck, and everyone is sending these nasty pickup lines.
Yeah.
And he had sent a pickup line saying, like...
something cheesy.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, inappropriate, but it was just cheesy.
No, it was just cheesy, and I was texting with Abby right next to me, and I said, oh my god, my pussy's throbbing. And then he responded back, I think I might be in love with you, and then that was...
And then 4 years down the drain.
Okay, but I don't think relationships, even if they don't work out, are necessarily...
No, I'm making a joke.
Right.
Joke. It's a learning experience, that's for sure. You learn what you want and don't want in a partner and what you need for yourself.
Do you think you have different expectations now, and are they specific?
Yes. The dating after coming out of such a long relationship it's actually horrible. Because these people are not on the same, like, level as me when it comes to relationships. Like, I have done all of those things. I'm not really interested in playing these games. Like, just be upfront, be honest, and have the intelligence, the emotional intelligence, and, like, understanding of all of that. Yeah. And so, like, all these people are just so not on the same level.
Right.
Not on the same level, and it sucks. They're really, like, stupid.
There's not much to say outside of that. Like, that's the truth.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, men...
Do you have any dating app horror stories?
Yes.
Not horror as in, like, danger as in, like, funny to talk about.
When I first moved up here, I went on a little bit of a spree of having a little bit of fun. And it really didn't end up being a lot of fun. Not for me. Not for me.
What about one of the feet fetish men? One of them.
One of.
Yes. I swear, every single man on these apps is either, like, they're all freaky as hell. And they're all into feet. They're all into feet. And you know what? I'm not trying to hate on them because there's a lot worse things you could be into.
True.
And if feet is your thing, that's your thing. But it's not mine. Yeah. It's not mine. And there was, like, this really hot guy we were gonna hang out, and then he was like, while you think about it, send me a picture of the soles of your feet. And I went...
What about the man that wanted you to wear shoes?
Yes. And I was hanging out with this guy. He was over at my apartment, and we were... We're getting
get into it.
Two things, yes.
Yes.
And then we got up, and then he asked me to go put on my Birks.
What? Like naked with just the Birks?
I was still fully clothed. We were both fully clothed, and he asked if I could go put on my Birkenstocks. And I went, what? I was so confused, so caught off guard. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why would I wear shoes? And why would I wear them in my bed? I'm not wearing my shoes in my bed. And he was like, I find it hot. I'm like, what the hell do you mean you find it hot? And then he went on to tell me about his fetishes, because I was just starstruck in that moment. And was so curious. I'm like, literally, what do you mean? And he explained that he finds certain styles attractive, and that he did have a foot fetish. Except I was wearing socks, and he didn't ask me to take my socks off.
Did you put the Birkenstocks on?
I didn't put the Birkenstocks on.
I feel like I would have in that scenario.
And sandals. What? And
like if I'm wearing socks and they're like, put on those shoes, I'd be like, all right.
I
don't think I would question.
I didn't want my shoes in my bed though. Yeah, that was what I was like. Sure, I don't give a fuck about.
Like, if they were like, okay, now, like, take your socks off, like, I'm gonna suck on your toes, I'd be like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
But I feel like that's just the first step. But I think I would be caught off guard, too.
I would be caught off guard, but I would probably, I don't know, though, because I just think everything is so funny. Men aren't real to me. I'd be like, LOL, yeah, let me put on them. Why? Birkenstocks? Okay, if I was to think of a sexy shoe,
is the crazy
I would
part.
not choose Birks. I would choose...
If he was like, can you put on, like, shoes? Like, I'm into shoes, I guess, maybe, but he's like, can you put on the Birks?
I think if I were to, like, have a foot fetish and I'm, like, asking you to put on shoes, like, I want you to put on either, like, if it was, like, a girl, like, Doc Martens, like, but, like, a guy, like, a big pair of, like, worker boots. Like, that's pretty hot.
Sure.
Okay. If I were to choose a hot shoe.
It would have to be, like, in the moment of wearing clothes and getting in the house and, like, ripping off each other's clothes.
Yeah.
Rather than...
To put them back on.
Yeah. Taking taking off my work
Lace
jeans.
up them dogs.
Yeah.
Taking off my jeans to put my work boots back on.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you sex with socks on or off? Both of you.
I think on usually.
I think on usually too, but I don't really care specifically, but usually on. My feet are just kind of gross. I get pedicures more regularly now, which helps, but I'm still like, I don't want to see them. Or
yeah. I'm socks on, but a lot of men that I've had sex with, especially Nick, was socks off because he was like, if he's standing, like, if we're having sex and he's the one standing and, like, I'm on the bed, he's like, if I'm wearing socks, I'm, like, sliding away. Because, like, I had, like, wood floors. And he's like, I need to take them off. Like, I need to grip the floor. And I'm like, oh! Stop talking about how you need the soles of your feet to grip the floor! Like, that's nasty! I get what he was saying, but, like, describing it that way, I was like, no.
Yeah. I actually am very pro socks on for men. Women, I don't really care, but pro socks on for men, because I hate men feet. No. Men feet are, like, actually horrify me.
And from the couple of stories that I have from the new dating era now, I've had men come into my apartment and sit. The first thing they do is they sit on my couch and they take their socks off. I'm like, who are you?
Freaks!
Put your socks
yeah, that's
back.
insane.
I don't even know
sitting
your
down
last
to a stranger's
name.
house and taking the dogs out. Like,
I don't even know your last name, and you're taking your socks off here?
Put the dogs away. Put them away. Keep the dogs locked up until at least we've had a glass of wine first.
There's nothing worse than reverse riding and you have to look at a man's toes. That's the worst thing.
I've never done that.
I haven't done that either. Okay. I'm too scared.
But also, I would never like to be on top because I don't want to do any work. If
Literally.
It's a man. Like, that's just, like, that's crazy.
Literally.
Okay, but also, like, my thighs are too big. If I was gonna, like, I would have to be on my feet. And I'm like, I don't want my feet involved.
I don't believe that.
Girl, you haven't had sex with me.
True.
I got thick thighs. If I'm on top and I'm like this,
I've seen,
like, I don't have that range of moment if there's a fucking man there. Like, I can go up, like that's it.
That's it.
No, but, like,
all right.
Like, it wasn't enough. I wasn't moving nearly enough.
That's
Thank you. Like,
okay.
My thighs are too big that I don't go all the way, like...
I'm pro-riding for the women.
Well,
take
like,
control
I just
of the man.
think that, like,
don't let
like,
them do anything.
I don't prefer it.
No,
like,
I get it.
I think a real freak, like, if a girl really knew how to, like, not knew, like, knows how to ride, like, be a freak, like, she's getting on her toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just, like, can't do the feet thing in my head, so, like, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, I just know I'm bad at it also. So I'm just like, okay.
I think you have to have some element of, like, ability to, like, throw it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't.
Part of it.
I don't have an ass, so it, like, don't work.
Right.
I like when you're on top and they're doing all the work, though.
Right.
That's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess I've never thought to reverse it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
and I haven't got that far.
It's a weird angle because the dick is this way and your vagina's kind of that way, but it works.
Yeah, and staring at a man's toes, that's terrifying.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Like,
but sometimes it gives you a break because then you can just not, like, you don't have to put on a face. You know, sometimes you have to put on a face.
Have you guys ever faked it with men?
All the time.
Exactly. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by putting on a face.
Okay.
You can, like, go back and you'd be like, okay, now I don't have to, like, I can just get this done.
Yeah. Yep. All the time. All the
time.
Yeah.
Yes, I have faked it with men, unfortunately. I don't want to do that no more.
Oh my god, I have such a good story to tell, too.
Go.
Okay, tell it.
Oh, but then it's gonna be on the fucking internet.
Well, no one really watches our YouTube.
Yeah.
We won't clip this part then.
When we get famous, it'll
really
just be, like, unfortunate, but, like, until then, which is probably forever.
But what? Are you worried about it being about you, or are you worrying about the man finding it or something?
No, it's just, like, nasty.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
True. Yeah, we can't all have our straps out and twerking on the internet, like, and that's fine. That's understandable.
It's something I do think about sometimes, that, like, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there and that my family can find. Well, my mom watches a podcast every week.
Like, I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty details of
share what you want to share.
But no, faking it is, like, since moving here, too, it's really been difficult. It's really been difficult to get...
You should just stop.
To get your rockers off, and I have, because of that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped having
sex with men. Because no man deserves a faking. Not even, like, he deserves better than that. I'm just saying, like he doesn't even he doesn't deserve the effort. Because if you make him think he's got you off, then he's just gonna go around walking like he's a shit, and then transfer that to other women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And share that horribleness.
Yes, and unfortunately, I think I did partake in that to make a man think that he was better.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I think I have
See,
too.
that's why, okay, when me and Nick broke up, I, like, cried when I drove home. Not for, like, any relationship reason, but I was crying because I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna meet a man who knows how to eat it right like this man can.
And that's the fucking problem.
That's because I taught him, you know what I mean?
Men
with
don't
me specifically.
Eat it.
No. And then I hooked up with, like, I think I hooked up with tops 4 men post Nick before I was just like, I hooked up with this guy who lived in a frat house. He wasn't even in the frat. And after that, I was walking away, and I was like, and I just, like, don't ever have to have sex with a man again, because not a single man from Penn State College lasted more than 30 seconds with me. They see my boobs, and something weird happens, and they just, like, have to have penetrative sex immediately, and then they come immediately. It's horrible. And it's just, like, I'm not getting anything out of this.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm fucking done. Like, I get more by myself. If in that time I hooked up with a man, and he was a true eater, and he was actually fucking good, I would have been like, okay, and maybe this has some merit. Maybe I should be doing more of this.
Right. And I tried because I was talking with Abby about hooking up because she is a little dirty dog herself. And she was like, you should try older guys. So I turned up the age on Tinder, and then I met with an older guy. Not any better.
Darn.
Probably actually worse.
Yeah, I would say I think an older guy is less inclined to eat it because, like, he's not a part of that feminist movement.
Right.
True. I think it all just depends on the man. I think it's if he was taught that he is the most important thing in sex, like most of them are, but some of them, I think it's have they been in a relationship with a woman that has taught them before? That's really the literal only way you can get them to do it.
And you know what? And the next girl my ex dates, you're fucking welcome.
Yeah, for real.
Literally.
You're fucking
Nick popped out with a new girlfriend 2 months later, and I was like, and I know she's getting the best pussy eating of her life, and I'm pissed!
Because you taught him!
Except
and this man was a virgin when I met him.
Yep, same.
I taught him everything he knows.
Yeah.
Wait, you can cut this out if you want. You just let us know. But didn't you like you had him go down there with a flashlight?
He was the one who prompted. He was like, "I'm curious," and he was down with the flashlight.
And she was like, "This is this.
That's
that.
Okay and iconic.
Exactly. That's
what a man needs. Honestly,
I'm not.
And I taught him everything he knows, and you're welcome.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about Nick is surely any girl he dated after me was better at head. Like, I was just god awful. Like,
I never did.
Exactly! I just did not fuck with it like that. Like, I was like, I don't want to be near your pee-pee like that.
No, and I didn't fuck with it at all. I didn't fuck with it at all.
No, I know. And, like, I didn't, like, I don't know. And there was a lot of taboo around me sucking his dick for the first time that is unrelated. But, like, I just never wanted to, and then it got to the part where I was, like, low-key resenting him, so I was, like, withholding, and I was like, I never want to suck your dick again because I fucking don't respect you as a man.
Yeah.
And now, I, like, fear for the next time if I ever hook up with a man again, I'm like, oh my god, I know I'm trash. Like, I'm self-proclaimed bad at giving head,
It's not even, like, a disinterest, it's just...
It was both when I was with Nick, but now post, it's just, like, I know I'm bad because I had little experience, and with what the experience I did not do a good job, like, and I know that.
Honestly,
and I wasn't
my skills have increased, and it came out of nowhere.
Alright, and then I have hope.
Who has done... Sorry, Mom. I've done men and women both, and sucking dick is a lot harder. It's a lot harder than eating pussy, in my opinion. Like, well, I mean, easier to make men come, I guess, but, like, the action is a lot more difficult. And so...
Wait, which one is? I zoned out.
Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's a lot harder.
Right, because you have a whole fucking corn cob.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not gonna do this. You're literally whole neck and back into it. Yeah. But for women, it's mostly just tongue, mouth, and you can be creative with it.
Right.
So it's harder, and that's why it's like, it's not, I was gonna say, like, you'll figure it out, but, like, maybe you might not, because it is, like, take a lot of work. It's hard, and it's fucking stupid.
And the thing is, they
love to try to make themselves last longer, too. That's the thing. They don't ever let themselves go. They're like, I'm gonna enjoy this for as long as I can. So you'll be down there doing your mostest, and they're thinking about fucking baseball because they're trying to last longer.
Right.
See, that shit gets me mad. Like, I was tapping out at, like, maybe 7 minutes tops. I was like, and I'm done. If you're not done, then we're just having sex. I'm not doing this. Like,
girl, and I'm probably way less than that for me. It's the hands start to go numb a little bit if you're doing that.
Yeah, like, and also I just never met a man in my whole life who I thought, like, deserved it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'll meet a man that I'll, like, be obsessed with, and it's like, well, then I want to suck the soul out your dick, but, like, that just never happened, so I've never had that, like, base inspiration to be good.
Yeah. That's hard because I'm not sure there really is many out there that do, unfortunately. Yeah, and that is why I'm not...
No.
I'm not dating men right now, personally.
And none of them are eaters. None of them do it.
And, like, if you're not eating
really
it, then what the fuck are we having sex for?
Literally.
Okay, it's crazy,
and I
know that...
start vetting them, too, and asking them. If it's like a head for head.
Like,
question
literally,
beforehand.
you literally
and then
need
they
to.
would lie. And they're liars. And you're not doing it. And
Exit survey. Did not eat the gooch. Get the fuck out.
I've literally thought, like, the next time I hook up with a man, it's, like, literally, like, you can only hit if you make me come. And
literally.
There's only one way you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But then I like this because thinking that it's gonna happen, and it still don't.
No. What do you mean by that? But, like, I mean, like, they have to eat it first. They have to eat and make me come before they can hit.
Yep.
Okay.
I
like,
agree
that's
with that.
the condition.
I get you.
Because I don't really come unless it's from
I agree.
eating.
Isn't it crazy how many women out... Okay. I'm not trying to say that, like, if you're into something or not into something, good or bad.
Yeah.
But, like, so take this with a grain of salt. Like, I know I'm generalizing, but it absolutely blows my mind when women are like, I don't like how it feels. Like, it feels just, like, wet and gross. And I'm like, I just feel like I know that's probably just, like, validly true for some people, but in the back of my head, I'm like, and no one has ate it right.
Yeah.
No, did I send you that TikTok?
Like, I just know no one ate it right.
Where this girl, okay, I did send you where this girl posted and she was like, eaters aren't real or something like that. She was like, there's no people can know, or like it doesn't feel good, or she just said something. Yeah,
y'all
like
are
that.
lying. It don't feel good.
Y'all are lying. It doesn't feel good or something, and we're like.
And wait till you get a real eat. Like, wait till it got eaten.
Lord sent her a real eater. Lord sent her a real eater.
You will know. That when that first happened for me, and I was like, so this is what sex is all about. So this is why we want to do it.
That's the point of life right here.
No, and when Nick would come on to me, when Nick would come on to me, and he would just want to have penetrative sex, and I'm like, and I'm pissed. Like, I'm in a mood now. Because what the fuck do you mean you're going to dangle it over my head, and you're not going to eat it now? I'm pissed.
Right.
Yeah. That's real. And that's what's hard. And so you deserve an award medal for being out there and on the troops and like
front lines
going through that. Because I just can't. I've dealt with so many horror stories myself. I just can't do it no more. At this point, I guess.
I've hit the point where it's not. It's not going that good for me.
No. That's just how it is. But not to go back to the frickin' mayor, the frickin' Mamdini, is that his name?
Of New York?
Yeah.
I thought I was pronouncing it Mandami.
Yes, that's right.
Mamdani. Okay. He met his wife on Hinge.
Yeah, doesn't that make you want to throw up? I was like, shit. No, I gotta promote it. Bro, my sister met her girlfriend on Hinge.
People are posting like the meme where it's the two guys mining. And it's the one guy turning around right before he gets the diamond and the other guy going in. It's like, fuck! I can't do this.
My sister met her girlfriend on Hinge, and I'm like, and how else am I going to
I don't want to hear any more success stories. No. Get out of my fucking face.
You're making me mad. No,
we're going to do it. Roommate that's in a relationship and living with her boyfriend, it was with her man, met him on Hinge or Tinder. And our good friend met her boyfriend on Tinder, so...
Yeah, and you're, like, pissing me off. Like, no. No, I'm gonna find my next partner the old-fashioned way by manifesting it through the pod and then someone finding me through social media.
See, and I'm gonna be on the apps and I'm still, like, on the night, like, I'll scroll through and whatever. But it's, like, I can't, like, wait for somebody to, like, meet me organically because... What, you're gonna come up to me in the grocery store and ask for my number? Yeah. No, I'm telling you I have a boyfriend and get away from me.
Yeah, right.
Even though I don't and I'm fully probably interested in you, you might be hot and I might be down, but you're coming up to me in public?
Yeah.
If I'm at a bar with my friends, I'm like, I'm clearly with my friends, get away from me.
What did you think when those boys came out? So Ashlynn and I went out on the day after Halloween. So fun, other than the DJ pissing us off. Because what do you mean you booked a male DJ for a party girl night?
Literally.
Yeah, don't piss me off. But anyways, when we left, then some men came up to us. I was really drunk, so I just yelled at them. But I was like...
Yeah, he was in a Scooby-Doo costume.
I don't remember what they look like. I know.
I
just
remember
yelled
I'm
gay until they ran away. Except for one of them, and then was still talking to Ashlynn. But I was just waiting for the Uber at that point.
I can't remember what the rest of the conversation was, but I mean, he was like the same height as me, so I wasn't interested.
Okay. I was like, I probably should have not just like chased them away if Ashlynn was maybe interested, but my first reaction was to yell at them.
But if they're taller, let me give it a chance.
Okay. I will try to remember that for next time.
Yes, because tall men are very hard to come by these days.
For real.
They are extremely hard to come by on these apps, and half of them are chopped as
because when you're tall, it doesn't have to. It literally, all men are so chopped
No more about the lonely man epidemic. We want to talk about the chopped man epidemic.
No, because why are you all so ugly now?
You guys are all so ugly. Like, there's this beauty standard for women, but we need to bang in that system of that beauty standard for men, because what do you mean?
And you know why? They think it's okay for them to be chopped, because there's so many beautiful women dating ugly men out there.
Yeah.
And
but yet you still don't have a personality.
Literally. Women, you are placating these men. That's not the right word. What am I trying to say? But, like, women. No, like,
you're allowing it to happen.
You're allowing them to be chopped and have no personality because you're entertaining them. Like, stop. Like, stop. Yeah. You know, and you're not teaching them how to eat it. And then you're breaking up with them when you finally are, like, when it's finally good for you. Or maybe they're breaking up for you because they're stupid. They probably cheat on you, too. No, and then you're sending him out in the world, chopped, no personality, short, doesn't know how to eat it.
Yeah.
Cheater!
You know that...
Get out of my fucking face, bro!
You know that meme, and it's like there's astronauts in space, and one's like staring, pointing at the planet, and the other guy has like a gun behind him. And it's like, oh my god, men are so chopped now, and the other guy behind him is like, always have been chopped.
Literally.
They've always been chopped.
They've always been chopped.
I'm realizing it now as an adult who's like maturing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever dated a man who wasn't chopped.
Truly.
Or liked a man who wasn't chopped.
And the ones who aren't chopped know they're not chopped.
Yeah.
And then getting all of the bitches. And I'm like, you know what? And that's good for you.
Okay, wait, Ashlynn,
they're master manipulator as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I need you to know your opinion whether you think Parker's chopped or not. Okay, wait, I'll show you what he looked like when I was into him.
Immediately. Don't even know what he looks like.
Okay. Well, be honest, because she needs some honest in there.
Okay,
I'm not
scroll up for the next, like, 4
I honestly think he looks like a woman.
Okay, and I have a type. But, like, look at him recently, he's now chopped. Was he always chopped? I mean,
face, hair kind of goes... Clothing, nah. They're all bad at fashion. They all wear fucking blue basketball shorts and a fucking orange top. Honestly, I'd probably swipe right.
I paid for this concert, actually, and I didn't even go.
I would swipe right, I think.
Okay, but this is what he looks like now. Like, is he a little bit more chopped now?
Thank you for being honest.
Oh my god, Ashlynn, you're not helping!
He's chopped.
See, this is the thing, Parker. I can never get over it, man. Like, he was beautiful.
No, he isn't. You guys are okay. And let's
he's not beautiful.
Let's pull Ashlynn's ex, and then we'll see if
he's not beautiful. He's not gorgeous, but he's not chopped.
Yeah, he's not chopped it on yet.
No. Yes,
I know he's getting there.
Not
though.
Like he's not.
His brother and his dad are really hot. Honestly, hotter than him.
Really?
His dad is so fucking hot. Okay, wait, let me find him.
Where are your manners, Hinge man?
Shall we move on to...
He said that?
Yes,
oh
where are your manners?
See, and now I'm pissed off again.
Should we move?
Boy.
Yeah, we should. But I want to see the picture of the dad first. But we can cut this.
I'm not gonna... stalking Parker's father.
Yes, I want
God,
to see
he was so hot in COVID. Parker and his brother.
I actually wrote down a list of things that I noticed on... I mean, yeah, he's kind of hot for that.
That's a weird photo, but I can kind of, Like there's not bad as far as dads go.
Like, if that man was over me, I'd be like, yeah. And I wish I could have fucked his dad.
Actually, keep that part.
Okay, no. Actually, this past April, I fear they're all serving chopped. That's the brother, him, and his dad.
Wait, why is the dad literally out mogging?
No!
He actually is.
No,
like,
I'm
he's
serious.
Silver
I'm
Fox
serious.
bad. Like, is he got money?
No.
Honestly, how old is the sister?
She looks young.
And the tea is okay.
Yes.
And the tea is Parker one time legitimately got mad at me because he's like, "You are gonna think that my dad is hotter than me," and I was like, "I'm not gonna think
and
that."
Parker, if you're watching this, he
Your
is.
dad is hotter than
He was like,
you.
all the girls think my dad's really hot, and like I feel like everyone likes my dad more than they like me.
Oh my god!
All my friends,
shut
and
the
I was
fuck
like,
up.
"No, babe, like that's not gonna be true." Showed me that first picture of his dad, and
you
I
were
was
like,
"You're like."
Compared to most,
I was
compared
like,
to 95% of dads these
Yeah.
days, where
I
they
was
got beer belly and balding.
yeah.
Yes.
I was like, I fear that your fears are absolutely valid
yes.
and correct. Your dad
Yes.
is hot.
Your pitch
Yes.
gets like super high. No, baby, it's like you're really
No, you're really hot, and your dad is the chopped one. His dad is so fucking hot.
That's funny.
In real life too, even hotter.
Yeah, I believe that.
He wouldn't even when I visited him a fucking year and a half ago for the first time in like a long time. I was in the same town as it's a long story. And he was driving me around and he drove me to show me his house. And we're like about to park and go in. Dad in the front lawn, mowing the lawn shirtless, and he was like, "We're just gonna do a drive-by." He wouldn't let me meet his shirtless dad.
I would have parked and watched.
So funny.
Even when
oh my god, imagine if you could have flirted with his dad in front of him.
God, I know. And I saw him shirtless and I was like, yeah, and this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here.
Right.
Anyway.
Those are our horror stories, guys. There's probably a lot more to get into. We could have Ashlynn on another episode.
Oh, 100%.
To be honest. But it's time to get into the unsolicited advice section.
It's still filming.
Yeah. So, yeah, are we going to we're going to ask Ashlynn advice?
Do you have anything on your mind, or do you
yeah.
want us to ask you advice?
I've not been thinking.
Okay. Then
My brain is empty.
Yeah, it's hard to think when you're doing a podcast, to be honest.
Okay, I have a good advice that
Okay.
I think could help some loyal watchers as well.
Okay.
How do you suggest dealing with the feelings after like a long-term relationship in terms of like that loss of someone that you're like around all the time? Like, how do you avoid thinking about it? And like, I don't know if this necessarily applies, but like, let's say, how would you deal with it if your ex got a new girlfriend? How do you emotionally try to ignore that hurt? Because it doesn't matter what that person, even if you guys left on good terms, like, it would still make me, when it happened with me, I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten to that point yet. The lingering of being with this person all the time, like, yes, I unfortunately do miss him because I was around him 24/7, 365. So yes, it kind of sucks not having him by me anymore as someone I could just talk to and do random things with anymore. Mm-hmm. And that's like the unfortunate side of things. But I still, and maybe I'm filling that void with talking with random men on dating apps. But I think I just don't, I don't know if there's anything that I did specifically to get over it. I just allow myself to feel that way, and that it's not like a bad thing to miss him because of that, but then understanding that I don't miss him, but I miss
having a person around.
Yeah, like I don't
having
miss
a person that's yours, kind of.
Yeah, like I don't miss our relationship. I don't miss that side of things, but I miss having him as a friend.
Yeah.
And I still think about what like he's doing or things like that. And I haven't seen anything of a relationship yet. I did see his Hinge profile pop up on mine. And that kind of sent me because I was like, these pictures I've never seen before. And his stupid prompt, I could hit him in the head with this water bottle. No, actually, it didn't make me sad. It made me fucking pissed. Because one of the prompts on there was like, this year I really want to. And he said, hold your hand, motherfucker. Never held my hand one goddamn day.
Thank you.
I'm crashing out. And I could fucking
And you deserve that, and you deserve that right.
Yes, so what was the question?
I think you answered it. Like, dealing with the emotions of losing that person as well as, like,
the point.
The emotions of maybe seeing them move on. But if you haven't seen them move on.
If you
even just seeing the hinge, though, it does bring out that emotion that you just can't fight.
Yes, and it sucks. It's obviously, everything about it sucks. And it all sucks.
Yeah.
But also, my life is really great right now. So the greatness is outweighing the badness, and I think that helps a lot. Yeah. Like, if I were still in Mankato, things would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Or, like, not having my friends close by or having a new job. Yeah. I think it would feel a lot differently than what I do now because I love my life now. Exactly. I love living here. I have my friends. I have a new job. I'm closer to my sister. Yes, and in Mankato, there just wasn't anything. It was just me and him. So it was like...
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I have, like, much to add to this because I haven't really been in a long-term relationship, and especially not in a while. But, I think it is, like, about making a life that you love that doesn't involve another person in it. Yeah. So that's, like... I mean, not everyone has the ability to move somewhere else, unfortunately. But you're, like, finding things to do, finding people to surround yourself with, and just be involved with, or, like, if that is a new job or just something to, doesn't need to be crazy way to reinvent yourself, but make it a life that you love, and then you're not gonna notice. I think when my relationship, again, wasn't that long, but the biggest thing that I noticed was the time that I would normally spend with that person, and that I suddenly wasn't, and it felt like a hole in my life.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, what the fuck else what am I gonna do now?
Right.
And so it's about filling that time with, like, actual things you enjoy, and literally just making a life that you love that doesn't include that other person in it. And then you will be like, why the fuck would I miss him? I have a life that I love. I mean,
you can't be sad when you're busy. You can't be sad when you're busy. And the only time I'm thinking, oh, I kind of miss this and that would be nice to have this again is when I'm, like, laying in bed at night trying to fall asleep.
Of course, normal.
But then you just gotta switch the topic in your head and move on.
Let's get into
But, like, during my day, I'm not thinking about it at all, and I'm not sad about it, but otherwise, you just gotta accept the feelings that you have and understand that it's there for a reason, but you have to think about it in a better light, that you're not missing him because you want that relationship. You're just missing him because of this person was in your life for 4 years.
Yeah.
And that's the difference.
Period. That was really good advice. Take that, ladies who are maybe going through a breakup or might be thinking about a breakup soon. In your future, and I hope you have the power. Like, maybe you're scared to do that because you don't know what your life will be like without that person, but you can have a good life without him.
If you're thinking about breaking up with them, take a few more days, write yourself a little love letter, break up with them.
Yeah, I think if you're thinking about breaking up with someone, it's pretty telling at that point. But
yeah. And I remember I have, like, this notebook that I wrote, like, all my bad feelings in when I was feeling them. And I don't even write in there anymore because I don't feel those bad feelings anymore. Wow. But I remember when I had decided that I was going to break up with him, I wrote it down and put it on my mirror. And so I would look at that being like, yep, you're not doing that. You're not going back. You're not going back. You're doing this. You're doing this.
Period.
And then I did it.
I love that. Okay, my advice for you will be, what do you think are your dating app tips? If you had any. I know we were just talking about how it's not been successful, but I think that's really more on the man side. Right. But if you were like, this is things that I feel like have worked out for me, or, like, if you have any prompts that you think really work, or, like, pictures, or, like, anything that you think has really worked, or, like, worked, obviously, again, it's not been going well, but, like, maybe gets engagement. I don't know.
I mean, the pets get engagement, and I think that goes for all pets on every platform for any person. If you have a pet on there, I'm probably gonna like your picture with the pet in it.
Right. Maybe it's advice we need to give to fucking men. Men, here, you are suffering from the loneliness.
I have so much advice for men on dating profiles. I have so much advice for them.
Yeah.
Put your politics in your dating profile.
Yeah.
Put your politics in your dating profile. Put your height in your dating profile.
Yup. Will you swipe on a man if they don't put that just because you're like, I don't even want to deal with it?
Yeah, you're left.
Period.
I won't even look at you. And it sounds really shallow of me to be saying this, that I won't even look at your profile if you're not 6 foot. But please, I am 5'11".
Right.
So don't.
Yeah, it's a personal preference too. I won't swipe on someone if they don't have their politics, and
Or if they say moderate.
Moderate Republican. And even if it says liberal, I sincerely debate if they're saying liberal in the right way.
Yeah.
The best outcome, they say other, and then they look like they are visibly socialist, and I'm like, and yes. Like, genuinely, if you're just liberal and you look like the guy, like a white guy who's just saying that to, like, say it.
Oh my god, I could go on and on about the dating profiles of men, and I have a list of things that I see on these dating apps. And obviously, conservative men, you're getting a swipe left. It doesn't even matter. I'm glad you put that in your bio because I am going to swipe left on you.
Yeah, thank you for being honest about it at least.
But thanks. Sometimes it will depend on what you look like and what the rest of your profile is if I swipe on a moderate. Because if you're not MAGA, there's a little bit of wiggle room, and I can convince you otherwise.
Okay.
I'm taking one for the team, and I'm going to be changing your politics.
Okay. Period. I yeah. Good for you. I'm glad that I'm on the
other end of the chance of that. I'm like, you're not even a socialist. Denied.
Oh, but then my issue is that I see if it's like one end to the other, conservative men, they're like, you know, you can tell what they look like, but you can also tell the liberal man's liberal man, and like that's just not my vibe either. So then it's hard, and I have to find this middle ground of where you treat other people on a moral level, and then like how hot you are. So it's like it's a hard balance. But I do have in my Hinge prompts that it says a non-negotiable for me is how you treat others on a moral, social, and personal level, because that does a lot of things.
Yeah.
And but I still get conservatives. I still get 5'7" men telling me they want uppies, and I'm 5'11". Do you really, literally, grave? Oh.
That's the type of shit I'd be saying to men.
I want uppies.
Yes.
Like,
I love being picked up, but like, that's crazy.
You should ever say that to me.
Yeah, no. If a man
as
was
your Hinge message, your first one.
Right. Is cray. That's cray.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what the rest of your question was.
That was it, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm sorry.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it. Everyone clap. Everyone clap, because she nailed that advice. I also wanted to say, as a qualifier, she is the eldest daughter. She's not the oldest, which is kind of crazy.
I'm the middle child, but the eldest daughter.
Yeah. So she is qualified to answer questions.
Right, fitting right in. Correct. Yeah. Understandable.
I have a lot of trauma surrounding that.
We have to do another episode. Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to table that for now.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into our must recommends. I hope you hit that.
Do you have a must recommend?
You watch every video. You better think. We'll go first. You go first.
My must recommend is rewatching or watching for the first time Gravity Falls. Spooky season was ideal, but like now that we're getting into the colder months, if you didn't watch Gravity Falls growing up, like you've truly missed out on something so good. But the great thing about Gravity Falls is it's always good, and it has that repeatability. So if you haven't watched it, or if you have watched it, I think it's the weather's getting a little colder. It's about Gravity Falls rewatch time.
It is very fall rewatch time. Or like fall, Gravity Falls gives fall autumn vibes for sure.
I don't think I've watched it since it was like on Disney.
I know, and I wasn't the biggest fan when it was coming out. Like we would watch it, but I remember when it started to conclude and started to get so fucking crazy, then me and my sisters were locked the fuck in.
Yeah,
me and my sister we're getting matching tattoos for she's gonna get Dipper's hat with the tree, and I'm gonna get what's on her. She's right out there. What's on her sweater? The star with the rainbow coming off of it.
Is it still on?
Because we're the mystery twins. Plus? Yes.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus.
You can use mine if you ever want to. I have every streaming service ever. So
yeah,
and I have Minnesota for based HBO and Netflix that I don't share. So if you want to make a profile on that, I think it'll say we're in the same place because we're both in Minneapolis. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I think mine is Ash Nico's new album, which I don't remember the name of, and I haven't even listened to myself, but I've heard 2 songs, and they have been bangers and stuck in my head, and so I'm hoping that I will recommend this, and you guys will listen to it with me. Because you got the TikToks that I sent you?
Yeah.
The 2 boys kiss each other song?
Yeah.
Oh my god, now it's on my For You page, and it's a bunch of hot women yelling at this camera, fake men to kiss. And I am going to listen to that after this, actually. So that's my recommendation, because I think the whole album's going to be bangers. It's definitely giving, like, bisexual anthem of the year, maybe. We'll see. I haven't listened to it, but...
I don't know if I've even listened to it.
It's brand new.
But I think I've seen a TikTok video with the thigh-high boots song.
Oh, yeah.
Boots.
Boots to the puss. Yeah. And it's like... Don't want a city boy scared of the bush.
Yes.
I
heard that song. That was very good.
Yes. I'll show you the 2 boys kissing each other one then. That's my recommendation. Okay, what's yours? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be media. It can just be like, what do you want the people to do or listen to or watch or blah, blah, blah.
Or think about.
My brain is emptiness. I've been replaying Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson, if that counts.
Yeah. Absolutely can count.
Banger. Girls should play more Fortnite.
Period! She's agree. Like, more girls on Fortnite.
No, because it's pissing me off because I didn't know that men were, like, playing games, like, talking to each other every single day after school growing up, and, like, I missed out on that. Like, that's not fair. And now I want to play, and, like, they're, like, over it now, and I'm like, well, no. Like, everyone get on Fortnite. Like, I wasn't there. Yes. So now I want to play Fortnite.
I was just brave enough the other night, and I played randoms.
That scares me.
And talked to random people.
Damn.
Good for you. Were the men not, like, crucifying you? They were being nice to you? Because I feel like when they're on there, they're like, even fuck really... you women, fuck you, fuck you.
But it's really kind of half and half. It's like...
Oh, really? I feel like Fortnite is
pretty nice.
Fortnite, I've never really found men who are, like, adults. Like, it is always kids. Like, it's children, or they're just, like,
but I feel
nerds.
Like children can also be that way.
Yeah.
I just feel like you should, like... I guess to me, I am not afraid of Fortnite, how men are in Fortnite, compared to, like, I've been in a Call of Duty... one in that,
that's fair.
Like, you would go in as a woman and they're like, and you're trash and get out the fucking way, bitch. Like,
there was only one when I was playing Delulu on Fortnite, so that's the, like, proximity chat. Mm-hmm. That's the new one. And there was one guy who made the R-word joke because I'm a woman and I have a woman's skin, and he was killing me and picking me up and running around with me. and then making the R-word joke. Okay. And he said, you know you like it. And I said, maybe I would if it were bigger. And he went quiet. So at least you have to be, girls, okay, lock in. If you're going to gang, you have to be good with the comebacks. Because they're going to be mean and you have to have...
Would you play Roblox with us?
Yes, and in my last job, I played Roblox all day long.
Because we haven't played Roblox in a long time, but it's calling to me.
Shout out to my old job for paying me money to play Dress to Impress and Survivor on Roblox.
Yes! Survive Block Island? Yes. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Okay, guys.
All right. Hit up the socials as usual. It's weknowbetterpod everywhere, but on TikTok it has 2 Ds. Morgan is Morg Cooper 2020 on both Instagram and TikTok. I'm Edgy Liz on TikTok, and I'm elizabethrosepenabrown on Instagram. And once again, if you want to submit some advice for us to read, it'll be in the description. And Ashlynn, do you want to shout out any socials, or are you good?
I would shout out my Instagram, but my name's really long, so it'll be in the description.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Is that it?
That'll be it for our first ever interview.
Let us know, guys, did you love collabs? And if you didn't, I don't want to fucking hear it. But, like, if you loved it, like, give some love to Ashlynn in the chat. Like, yes. Seriously.
Yes, I'll be back. And if you want us to collab with anyone else, like, of course, we're going to collab with all your faves. They'll definitely want to be on our pod with less than 100 views.
Trisha paid us next week.
But even besides that, if you're our friend and you want to be on the pod, our only prerequisite is that you have to watch the pod.
Yeah.
That's literally
it. Just so that you get the vibe and also that you get our views.
So if you're already a loyal listener and you think, oh, I want to be on the pod, just text one of us and you can 100% be.
Just, like, text us that you're interested. We might reach out to you to ask, but if you just let us know you're interested, that just gets us in our mind, like, okay, have them on the list and then we can have it out. Just just to throw your interests out there. We're open to anyone that watches. So
yes. All right.
You might need a bigger bed.
Might need a bigger bed. Yeah.
Yes.
New studio coming soon. Anyways. Okay. Bye, guys.